Welcome to the A New Insight podcast, empowering and inspiring your journey to optimal health. Hosted by Dr. Supatra Tovar, clinical psychologist, registered dietitian, fitness expert, and author of Deprogram Diet Culture. Rethink your relationship with food, heal your mind, and live a diet-free life. I follow my guests' journey to optimal health, providing you with the keys to unlock your own wellness path. Tune in and evolve with us. Welcome back. We are back for the second half of our interview with esteemed psychiatrist and neuroscientist, Dr. Helen Lavretsky. Dr. Lavretsky gave us some amazing insight into her extensive background, her research, and how breathwork dramatically changes our mental and physical health. We are learning so much. I know that there was a lot of science in the last episode. So if you need to go back and listen to it to understand it, go for it. But what we're going to focus on in this half is actually the practical application of breath work. So, Dr. Lavretsky, I would love for you to give us a few examples of some breath work exercises that people can start to employ. I know you went over a few of them during your talk at the APA conference. Give us an idea of some typical breathwork practices that people can look into.
Okay, so the easiest practice is just to ideally close your eyes. If you can't close your eyes, just count your breaths maybe, or just follow your breaths as the flow of air or oxygen going through your nostrils, passing into your lungs, expanding your diaphragm, expanding your belly. Just consciously notice the flow and outwards. And that alone, just putting an attention on your breath would slow it. If you want to more precisely control it, the easiest breath is 3-3-3-3 breaths. And that is 3-second inhale, 3-second hold, 3-second exhale, and 3-second hold. And I can take you through that. That would take you to 5 breaths per minute. So it would be 12 seconds per breathing cycle, inhale, exhale, with holding. The holding is important for activation of vagus nerve. So I usually, especially older patients, I just ask them to put a clock with the second hand and follow the second hand, 3 seconds, 3 seconds, 3 seconds, 3 seconds, or have a nice chime clock that tells you don't have to watch it, but it tells you to switch the breaths. But I can count. Do you want to practice? Like I would show you how I do it with patients, for instance.
Yes, please.
So close your eyes and I will count. Settle in your chair, feel grounded. That's another important component, especially if you're asking grounding. And the best way I found to do it is to imagine anchoring, sending an anchor from your tailbone to the center of the earth. And that kind of grounds you. Or if you're sitting on the ground, floor, or grass, just imagine being one or having roots that would connect you to the earth. And Mother Earth is what supports you. Your body is of the earth elements. And you could talk to the earth about feeding your needs, like healing you, exchanging nutrition and negative ions or whatever else makes you healthier. So that's an element of meditation that is absolutely necessary because we're so flighty now from all the anxiety and also electronic devices. Electronic devices and electromagnetic field really disrupts our connection to the earth. And because we live in urban areas, we're so devoid of connecting to nature or Mother Earth. So I send people to the beach to go barefoot. Or just imagine if you can't go anywhere, you're in a meeting, let's say, you're anchoring yourself, visualize dropping an anchor to the center of the earth first. Closing your eyes or not. And then I'm going to count. Inhale, 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 hold, hold, hold. Exhale, 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 hold, hold, hold. Inhale, 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 hold, hold, hold. Exhale, 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 hold, hold, hold. Inhale, 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 hold, hold, hold. Exhale, 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 hold, hold, hold. So, do you feel even three breaths kind of calms you down and you feel cooler? Like all the
Yes.
heat of anxiety and stress goes away.
Yes. That's called the three,
That's a
three,
box
three.
breathing, three, 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 three breaths.
Okay, I love this. And what is the minimum time that you recommend somebody participate in this or really any breath work session?
So, if you're in a stressful situation, you must control your emotions immediately. Even like the three breaths would reset you, or one breath, intentional, to reset. I need to take this breath to slow down. But ideally, 10 minutes a day. Sort of, we're coming to the same conclusion that in order to sustain the effects of practice, you have to do it for a minimum of 10 minutes at a time.
Mhm.
You could split it during the day. Um, and, like, for example, aerobic exercise has the same kind of finding where you need 10 minutes to achieve a sustainable effect, but overall recommended 30 minutes a day. And then you could practice 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, and still have that benefit. Similar comes to meditation or breath. But even if you do it 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, it would be effective in the moment. It's just to have a sustained effect on the system, entire body. It requires a little bit longer. Caregivers are very busy people. We couldn't do yoga class with them or any kind of class, but they committed to 11-minute meditation per day. Sometimes it
Mhm.
required closing themselves in the bathroom from their family members who would just follow them around.
Oh,
And
yes.
they don't have the space that they need. So they go to the bathroom for 10 minutes and do that. Same applies to many other scenarios, like having small children or whatever.
I heard it just takes a few minutes. Is it 10 minutes to activate the vagus
Mhm.
nerve?
No, no, it would be activated. It's just whatever we have studied, the minimum duration of that practice is around 10 minutes, or either mindfulness or breath breathing, like we, but the effect will be there. It's like the automatic effect. That's how your body functions evolutionally. If you step back, take one or three breaths, you will be in better space if not, than when you're not doing it, especially if it's habitual. If it becomes your tool and you will come down after taking three breaths, that's what you do, or even one breath. 5 minutes is fine, 3 minutes is fine. But what we have studied is 10 minutes.
I love that. And just so you know too,
Mm.
I've learned this as well, and I think that this is so important for caregivers since we're talking about caregivers. When we are seeing people who are distressed, we actually, we have these things called mirror neurons, and we can either pick up their stress or we can help them calm down in their stress just by our breathing. I do this a lot in session where if somebody's really distressed, I consciously start to control my breathing
Oh,
and just breathe slowly. And what I see in my clients is they start to calm down and their breathing slows as well. So, caregivers out there, you can try to help control, say it's a, kid who's, in distress or, older parent that you're trying to help just by calming down your breath. I really love this. So that's box breathing. And the recommendation is around 10 minutes practice every day, but you can also just do it in the moment, even if it's for a short period of time to calm yourself down. I love this, Dr. Lavretsky. So, can you give us maybe some of the more
yeah.
Eastern?
let me just suggest another common, very popular breath, 4-7-8.
Mhm.
When you inhale for 4 minutes, 7